Hi, good morning. It's Bev Hetzing here. I honestly, when I come to this camera and my challenge is to do the vlog every day and be consistent, but I don't always know what I'm coming here to say, which is interesting. I often have an idea in my head around something that's intrigued me or made me wonder or I'm curious about. And yesterday, I kept telling myself I was wasting time. So I'm going to start at that point. Can you ever waste time? I'm not even sure what it really means. I think generally we use that phrase because, whatever's gone on or whatever's happened has become a negative in our head, and therefore it was a waste of time. Could have been doing something else or reading something else, well, yeah, we could have. But who's to say that whatever else we didn't pan out any better? And I know for me, this slowing down and stopping and what next and outcomes and all that stuff, it's interesting because if I sit down now and just read a book, and yesterday that went on for a few hours, I really got into a book, and I suddenly put the book down and went, God, I'm wasting time. But I wasn't wasting time, was I? You can't waste something that is not tangible. I mean, time is just a construct anyway. What I was doing was feeding my brain. Some of you would probably think if you knew what I was reading, I was filling my brain with nonsense, but that's neither here nor there. I was peaceful and I was content. And I enjoyed that time just sitting and reading a book. Is that wasting time? Sometimes I'll procrastinate about doing something. Yes, I'm the queen of procrastination. And people around me go, Bev, you're wasting time. Come on, you're wasting time. I don't know if there's such a thing as wasting time. Or maybe we are supposed to have those moments when nothing really happens around us, that we're just in that moment, maybe daydreaming, maybe reading, maybe looking for any excuse not to do something we feel we need to do. But you can't waste time. And the more I say it, the more ludicrous it sounds. And maybe, again, we're in our lives, in business, with friends, we're so intent on packing as much in as we can and not wasting time that we don't give ourselves time to stop and think, or give ourselves time to stop and allow the universe to give us more information, or to stop and slow down and give our brains time to catch up. That can't be a waste of time. When I used to work, when I was in the charity sector and in the not-for-profit sector, I ran a couple of community centres, and there would be times when volunteers would come into the office and go, Bev, what are you doing? Are you wasting time again? And I used to panic about it and go, no. And I'd rush off to do something. But actually, those jobs, I was running around like a headless chicken. Everything was reactive. Everything was about whatever was instantly happening at that point. And I never really got the time to stop and allow my brain to catch up so that I could find creative solutions to some of the problems that were happening. And some of that was my fault. Some of it was me not feeling brave enough to say to people, no, I just need the next 20 minutes, half an hour, or however long I needed to reflect on what was going on and find that solution. I felt I just had to keep going, keep doing it, keep on that hamster wheel, if you like. And with me now stopping and slowing down and stepping off the hamster wheel, it's interesting that there is still a part of me that's going, stop wasting time, you can't waste time. But that's the point. You can't waste time. It's not actually possible, because everything you do moment from moment is a part of you living your life. Whether you're literally in that moment and you're staring out the window looking at some beautiful scene, or you're daydreaming about something you would like to happen, or you're literally just reading or taking in everything around you to allow your brain the time to digest and put it where it needs to be put. The universe knows what you need to know, and maybe sometimes we're just too busy to listen, not only to ourselves or to people around us, but to the universe in itself. So just think about that for a minute. Just think about those times when you feel you're wasting your time. If you really look at it, you'll have learned something, you'll have achieved something, you may even have an outcome, even though you know what I think about outcomes. But something would have shifted, something would have happened, even if that was a waste of time and I'm never doing it again. You've learned something, so it wasn't a waste of time. I want you to just allow yourself the space, the time, the kindness to allow yourselves to wander sometimes and stare out the window or read a book or whatever it may be that for you need to do, even if other people call it wasting time. So I'm going to repeat, you cannot waste time. It's not possible. So be kind to others, but be kind to yourself. Don't be judgmental to others, and please don't be judgmental to yourself. Open up your mind and accept what people are trying to say to you, what the universe is trying to say to you. Most of all, what you are trying to say to you. Have a great day. And I'm now off to who knows what, but I'll learn something on the way. Bye.